Hello everyone, I hope you are well. Winter has arrived where we live and we had some frosty days with snow. We do not get snow to last for very long due to being a coastal town, so it is always such a joy when it does stay for a wee while. The frost creates its own beauty and changes nature in such a way that it sparkles and magically transforms it. I visited Tantallon Castle this week, a majestic ruin by the seaside, only a 5-minute drive away from where we live. Built around 1358 by a friend of Robert the Bruce, it was left in for around 300 years before it became abandoned after Oliver Cromwell caused huge destruction in 1651 during the Wars of Scottish Independence. I find it fascinating to see how capable people were this long ago without modern technology. To build a place like this in such a remote and special way must have meant very skilled craftsmanship was at work, and it was done in a way that up until today, almost 700 years later, we can still see it and climb some of the remaining towers. When I moved to Scotland, I already knew how much of history I would live in, as I had visited so often prior to relocating. I really enjoy being so close to many historic buildings with their own magic and story. The area we live in has 32 historic castles alone, built between the 13th and 16th century, of which some are fully ruined and others still lived in. The guesstimate of how many castles exist in Scotland is between 2,000 and 4,000. Numbers are unclear as it depends what is considered a castle and what state the castle exists in today. Some castles look like tower houses or mansions, and others are vast in size. To me, they are all magical and beautiful, and many people come to Scotland to see those or to get married in one of them. It was also time for my Advent table decoration. I used to make an Advent wreath for a long time, but then my creativity took over and I altered its appearance. I made the crown Advent decoration this year, using all my findings from the woods and the beach surrounding us. The Advent wreath originates from Germany, when Johann Wiechern built a wreath out of an old cartwheel in 1839 to help the children in school counting down the days until Christmas. He added a wee white candle every day, and on Sunday a large white candle was lit. The modern Advent wreath only holds the 4 large candles, which are lit the 4 Sundays prior to Christmas and have all kind of colors today. I chose natural colors, which are reflected in the shells I found at the local beach. My son loved this tradition when growing up, and we still sing a wee verse every time we light a new candle. As my son is at university now and not living with us during term time, my husband and I hold up the tradition when lighting the candle. Since my son will stay with us over the festive period, he will get to do it for the last candle though. I'm not sure if he is looking forward to it or if it has become too childish for him. The Advent baking also got into its final phase, and I spent many hours in the warm kitchen and the lovely smell. My mom baked a lot before Christmas and filled numerous tint boxes with them. She shared them with family, friends, neighbors, and gave some to charity for the homeless, and my siblings and I helped in baking them. It is a lovely memory, and I am happy to keep the tradition of baking and sharing going. If you would like any recipe, let me know and I will send it to you. They are all plant-based, but it is easy to alter them to your taste. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate all your lovely comments. Have a nice week. Take care of yourself, and I see you soon. Dag beleef.